If I had to guess, this is probably the most popular trim level. And I'm only basing that off of the styling and what comes standard. I borrowed this truck from Karl Malone Toyota here in Draper, Utah. Be sure to ask for Matt. They have a ton of inventory in stock. Let's go ahead and check out the window sticker. At the very top is the description. This is the 5.5 bed. Windshield pearl is the paint color. And here is a listing of the standard equipment. And then here are all the options. So 10-inch color head-up display, special color, which is this pearl paint, bed step, emergency kit, all-weather floor liners, wheel locks, tailgate insert, which is a black, and then mini tie-down for $45. And destination comes in at $1,850 with a total price of $68,542. And here are the Philly Company numbers. Now, I am planning on doing a comparison with this Platinum and that Limited, so be sure to subscribe to the channel. Now, up front, this is why the Platinum is so popular. I love the fact that it has this black chrome around the grille, and this is a bold front grille too as well. You have a forward camera, parking sensors down below, and this one does come standard with the quad beam LED headlights. Let's talk about that for a second. So these headlights do come standard on Platinum. So you have the quad beam LED with the sequential turn signal and LED fog lights. Turn signal for the mirrors. And here's the sequential turn signals out back. LED license plate and reverse lights. Also your high mount, all LED, and your bed lights. Here's a quick look at your suspension, double wishbone, and you have steel upper and lower control arms. You guys can see your sway bar, and they are using a forged aluminum steer knuckle. And I think that Toyota did a good job with the overall design on this truck too. I like the screws that you see inside the headlights. It's a nice attention to detail. You got those vents right there. And here's the wheel design. I like the black lug nuts, and it has like a dark gray color. And these are the Yokohama Geolandar tires, XCVs. And here is the tire size, 265/60/20. And then here is the capacity, 2,469 pounds. Fabric material for the wheel well. And on the Platinum, they do give you the black fender flares and trimming down below. Painted mirror caps, door handles. This is a really pretty truck. And here's a closer look at that Platinum badge. Now that pearl paint is beautiful. You guys can see the sparkle in there. Black trimming. I like this A-pillar finished off in like a matte black too. No chrome on this truck, and that's why most people are going to prefer the Platinum too. Now 32-gallon fuel tank. Also, this truck does have the coiled suspension, and check that out. They give you the black exhaust tip out back too. Assisted tailgate. Now they also have the button on the side here. It doesn't drop down the step like on the higher trim levels like the 1794 and up. But check this out. Decent sized bed. They do have the 5.5 and 6.5 foot bed, but most people prefer the smaller one. 400 watts of power. You have 2 cameras above. You guys can see the shark fin. And then check out the trimming out back. They did a great job. You guys saw that this was an option too. The Tundra right there. Class 4 hitch, parking sensors. You have your 7 and 4 pin for towing. Light, camera. And then this truck does have a 331 rear end. And they're using a Falcon tire for your spare. And here's just another side view out back. Yeah, this truck is fire, for sure. Under the hood is the 3.4 liter twin turbo V6. You have the twin intake, aluminum construction, 10.5-to-1 compression, and 389 horsepower, 479 pound-feet of torque. All that goes through a 10-speed transmission. The best thing about this engine is its port and direct injection. So here's where Ford copied Toyota. You guys see this blue stitching here? all around the interior, you see this blue accent. And for the 2024 refresh F-150, their Platinum 2 has blue accent around the interior. And listen, I don't blame them for copying this because this is absolute fire. This is the trim I would definitely choose over the 1794 and the capstone. And do you guys see like the trim pieces that they give you for the interior? Really nice stuff. They give you the leather wrap here on the dash, more of that blue stitching, and they also have more support up here. I love how wide the seats are and the bolstering, and even inside this perforated leather you can see some of that blue accent as well. Power steering column, and here are all the buttons down below. You have your bed lights, your auto high beams, auto stop start. You can change the brightness for your screen for the gauge cluster, odometer, parking sensors, heated steering wheel, and then here's the on and off button for your 120 volt plugs. Now I will say there is still a lot of hard plastic on the interiors, but that's what you're going to expect. Love the grab handle, and they give you the black liner. This one does have the twin panel roof too. Really nice. Now on the steering wheel you guys can see the blue stitching. Yeah, this is definitely my type of truck here. I wouldn't mind seeing like a lighter color interior with the blue too. I mean, that would look good too. Let me know in the comments what you think about that. But push button start, trailer brakes right here. And then here's some of the buttons on the steering wheel. And here's the center console. Wow. More leather wrap down here. This is actually kind of soft too. More of that stitching. This is done well. It's been a long time since I've seen a Platinum, so I'm actually in love again for sure. Coin holders down here. Sorry it's a little dark there, but here's your four-wheel drive system. Drive modes, you have Eco, Normal, and Sport. And then this is the 14-inch infotainment. Sorry for that issue with the screen. It's just my settings on my camera is a little different, so that's why it's doing that. But up top here you have that 4K camera, you have your home link also, and you can adjust this up and down. You can change the brightness. Also up here you see LED lights. You can also drop down that rear glass. That's my favorite feature on this truck. That's the game over button for the manufacturers that don't have it. And of course you can control the shade, power, sunglass holder, and yeah, they do provide a 12 volt plug up here. This one does have that optional heads up display, you guys can see. And this screen has a lot of nice features too. You have the arrows left and right and the up and down to kind of see some of the information that they give you inside of here. Have your compass, your audio, and then if you plan on towing a trailer, this is your trailer menu. And then here's all your safety features right there. No messages. And then they have your boost, and that's good for fuel economy. So if you are new to turbocharged engines, you're going to need to use that, because the lower the boost, the better the fuel economy. They do provide a hold and your electronic parking brake right there. This is for backing up to your trailer. Your 360 monitors right here, and traction control, and then you have your caution lights too. Dual climate control, heated and ventilated seats, all that stuff is going to come standard on this truck, and even down to the limited. So yes, soft touch on this side. Let's go ahead and check out the rest of the interior. Now I didn't mention, but that's basically a 14-way seat because of the extra support on the very front. Now this is a 12-way because the lumbar does go up and down too. Here's the glove box, and here's that Platinum badge there. Out back, they do provide the curtains in the rear. No other truck manufacturer does that, by the way. And then 60/40 bench. They have some of the best storage below here, and you guys can see heated and ventilated second row seats. You have your power plugs down below, 120 volt plug, cup holders, air vents, and yeah, same design as you guys saw in the front, out back too. Let's go ahead and check out the payload. So here are the numbers for the axles. 4,080 pounds out front, and the rear is going to be 3,860. Gross vehicle weight rating is going to be 7,275 pounds. All in payload is going to be 1,300 pounds. And then here is what you have to subtract for the options, which is 15 pounds. So not bad. I would like to see more payload from Toyota. I like to see 1,500 pounds, but most people who buy these trucks aren't really towing big trailers anyway. So I think what you get with this package is perfect. The overall styling, this is definitely my favorite truck. Now I did see they have this 1794 limited edition, and this is fire too. So if I have a chance, I might have to do a video on that as well. So be sure to subscribe to the channel, make sure your bell notifications are on. See you guys soon.